Hey guys, this is Justin with 29th Century Guitar. Today I'm going to review the Fender Road Worn series. This is the 60's Stratocaster. I think this guitar is decent for the money. It's Mexican made and it has a thin nitro cellulose lacquer and it's pre-worn, relic. And as you can see, everything from the body, the paint wear, the scratches. If I get in close here, you'll be able to see it's fairly heavily reliced. So everything from the body, the yellowed pick guard and knobs, and there was a back plate which I do have, but I decided to take it off. The hardware too, if you can see that. The tuners are kind of tarnished, a little grimy. Overall, cool vibe and looks good. And for the price, like I said, it's a pretty decent relic job. This is the 3-color Sunburst model, as you can see. And I think this is just, in my opinion, a less expensive alternative to companies like Fano, Nash, and Sir, which all offer kind of relict or aged bodies, giving it like a vintage vibe and feel. This guitar does have a couple modern specs. They put Tex-Mex pickups in it. I think it sounds really good. And they also upgraded the fret wire to a Dunlop 6105, which is a bit taller. I think it's a pretty good size fret, which I prefer bigger than smaller. Now I will say the guitar does sound really good and has a lot of sustain, and the tuning stability is awesome. I can bend this thing all day and play it, and I don't rarely have to tune it, which is kind of unusual for a guitar in general, but also at this price. However, the guitar did come with raw vintage saddles, which were aftermarket installed, and a Callahan steel trem block here. Now, besides all those good things, there are a couple issues I have with the guitar. First of all, as you can see, even though the back of the neck looks cool and it's supposed to be worn, if you can see that, it has a little bit of a rough feel, a little too much for my taste. I think that's really the biggest thing. I know it's supposed to be relict, and that's the point of the Road Worn series, but it's just a little too rough. I think they could have, if they're going to make some modern appointments like the pickups and the Dunlop frets, why not just make it a little smoother, make the playing experience a little bit better. The other qualm I have is not a huge deal, but the radius is 7 1/4, which I guess is standard on a guitar from back in the 60s. I'm used to the 9 1/2 and 12-inch radius, more modern radii. So it's a little bit hard to get used to. Chords are easy, but bending strings and stuff are a little harder than a higher radius. But it does have the taller fret wire, and the setup job was great from the shop that I bought it from, Action Music. But you have to have the action a little higher in order to do a lot of bending. So if that's important to you, you might not want that vintage feel. I've actually gotten used to this a lot more than I thought at first. So I'd say, it's not a huge deal, but it's not ideal. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope this is helpful. Leave me a comment, send me a message, and check out the site 29thcenturyguitar.com for more videos. Thanks.